Welcome to this new video, to this new decode. Today we are going to decode the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid of Giza. So when I did my video about the griffin, this sentence caught my attention. Griffins were often used as wizards, as guards of treasure, like sphinxes. So I decided to decode the Sphinx. Now if you look at this slide, you will see that the address where a griffin was kept matched the phoenix. And we saw that the griffin and the phoenix represent the same entity. A sphinx is a mythical creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion with the wings of a falcon. In Greek tradition, she was depicted as treacherous and merciless and would kill and eat those who could not answer her riddle. This deadly version of a sphinx appears in the myth and drama of Oedipus. The Egyptian sphinx was viewed as benevolent but having a ferocious strength similar to the malevolent Greek version. Both were thought of as guardians and often flanked the entrances to temples. In Harry Potter, we saw that the Sphinx was the guardians of treasures, so we can wonder what kind of treasure is the Sphinx in Giza guarding. Sphinx is 27 in Chaldean, matching element cobalt, that means goblin. Goblin means mischievous sprite. And this is showing us that the Sphinx is not benevolent. Goblin is 59 in English ordinal, matching element praseodymium, that means green twin, and goblins are green. With 59 in English ordinal, we also have the following words: the god, archon, joker, the game, Vesica, and dragon. Note that dragon, archon, goblin, and the god have the same numbers in 10 different ciphers: English ordinal, full reduction, single reduction, full reduction KV, single reduction KV, satanic, reverse ordinal, reverse satanic, English Sumerian, and reverse English Sumerian. So this is telling us something here. It's not common to find the same numbers in 10 different ciphers. So with 27, we have Portal 101. So apparently this place is a portal to this binary system. And with 27 in Chaldean, we also have forger. So this is an indication that this is a copy of reality. Then we have eternity, the Ankh, black cube, that is the black cube of Saturn, Sopor, that is also the god of sleep, the pit, vampire, and we'll speak about that later, and 666. Now let's go back to number 59. This number is linked to number 44 in pi because 44 starts at the 59th digit. And with 44 we have synchrotron, and this is a particle accelerator, a kind of cyclotron. Then the demiurge, the green man, so this is the goblin, the dead twin, the matrix game, 3D DNA printer, digital biodigital matrix, Resident Evil, so again we have this reference to something malevolent, destruction, death portal, that would be Vesica Pisces, the Time Lord that is Saturn Kronos, orange waves, vicious circle, infinity 8, this is the time loop we're stuck in, mind transfer, under MK Ultra, Saturn moon, and alien invasion. And note that 44 matches element ruthenium, and this element has an atomic mass of 101. So we had the reference to Portal 101 with 27 in Chaldean. Now if we look at Dragon, Archon, and Goblin, we have a match in 14 different ciphers, which is a lot. And if we remove Goblin, Dragon, and Archon, match in 24 different ciphers. So this is telling us indeed that the dragon is an Archon. In the medicine deck, the 27th card matching Sphinx, being 27 in Chaldean, is the dragonfly. Maybe you were wondering why we were speaking about dragons when the video is about the Sphinx, right? Here we have the card that represents the Sphinx, 27, the dragonfly. So we have a dragonfly on one of the elements of the periodic table, and that is element iridium, the 77th element of the periodic table. So with 77 we had Jehovah the red dragon. And we also have the dead eagle. The dead eagle is the phoenix. I have shown that in my video about the phoenix. And in my last video about the griffin, I speak about Jehovah the red dragon. Now cobalt being element 27, this element, this number is linked to number 103 because 103 is the 27th prime number. Lawrencium is element 103 in the periodic table. And Lawrencium is linked to the cyclotron because it is linked to the inventor of the cyclotron. And when you ask the question, what is the purpose of CERN? We have 103. The purpose of CERN is to be a cyclotron, a particle accelerator. So this is a slide from my last video, and we have the number 77 concerning Jehovah the Red Dragon, and this is the number of element iridium with the symbol of the dragonfly. And as you can see, with 77 we have the particle accelerator, exactly what we're speaking about. Then we have the black cube of Saturn and the Neverending Story, because it starts again and again. Then 77 appears at the 36th digit of the golden ratio, and with 36 we have the dragon and phoenix and accelerator. So it's all about the particle accelerator here. And apparently all those mystical creatures represent the same thing. And with 36 we had Baphomet, Overlord, radioactivity, because I think it produces radioactivity. Prison grid, it is what is forming this prison grid. Spider web, which is the same thing. And imposter And remember, with 27 for Sphinx, we had Forger. The dragonfly is 135 in English ordinal, matching Parasite's code. It also matches scarlet and gold, that are the colors of the Phoenix, and also of Gryffindor, that means the Golden Griffin. Then we have Evil Sprite, and this is a reference to the Goblin, that is a mischievous sprite. Then we have the Game Master and the Stranger. And I spoke about the Stranger in my video about Harry Potter. 135 is linked to number 69 in the golden ratio because 69 appears at 135th digit. With 69 in English ordinal, we have Jehovah, Pirate, and Forger. So here again we have Forger that we had before with 27. Then in Chaldean with 69 we have the Sleeping Dragon, and we just saw the dragon. The god Cernunnos, so again this is a reference to CERN and the particle accelerator. Then we have the Bottomless Pit, Frequencies Emitter, Evil Consciousness, Who Created the Game, Vengeful Creature. So this is a description of Jehovah and Spell of Entropy. We also have the Secret Destroyer. Because this Phoenix phenomenon has been kept secret. A 135 appears at the 55th digit of the golden ratio, and with 55 we have the Green Goblin. So here again we have this goblin linked to the dragonfly, the dragon being linked to the Sphinx, and the Sphinx being linked to Green Goblin. Then we have, with 55, again, Sleeping Dragon, God Cernunnos, and Secret Destroyer. With 135 in English ordinal, we also have Burning Lion. And this Burning Lion is the symbol of Gryffindor. And Gryffindor means Golden Griffin. And we saw in the video that I made about the Griffin that the Golden Griffin is the same as the Phoenix and the Burning Lion. So, with 135, this number appears at the 55th digit of the golden ratio, and 55 is a very important number because it is the 10th Fibonacci number and the 10th triangular number. And number 10 matches the Wheel of Fortune. So in the tarot, this card represents the Wheel of Reincarnation, and you can see there is a Sphinx on top of the wheel, and the devil below, and the snake on the left. So those three symbols are a representation of the same thing. Now with 55 in Chaldean, we had Sleeping Dragon, which is the same as the Phoenix, which is the same as the Burning Lion. We also had God Cernunnos, linked to CERN again, then reborn again and again, so this is speaking about the Phoenix, dying and being reborn from its ashes. Then we have the Controller, under hypnosis, deep hypnosis. This is all linked to the god of sleep. Then we have the Green Wizard and the Green Goblin. So, of course, the Green Wizard is the Wizard of Oz. Then the Green Goblin, Sphinx was linked to Goblin through element cobalt. Then you have the Hidden One, Infinite Loop. So apparently this hidden technology that has been hidden for a long time is causing this loop. And Slave Race Planet. So with this technology, this is how they are enslaving us. Then we have Satanic Witchcraft. Earth, Air, Fire, Water. Those are the 4 elements. Then we have the Fixed Cross and Ox, Lion, Eagle, Man. And look at what we see on the Wheel of Fortune card. We see the ox, the lion, the eagle, and the man. Those are the 4 faces of God. So it's all linked to astrology, but inside the wheel we have the letters of the tetragrammaton that represent God, the God of this place. Then we have Bottomless Pit, Murder Weapon, the Black Sun Cult, Lucifer's Number, Parasitic Hive Mind, the Star of David, the Scriptwriter, Predestination. So of course if the script is written, everything here is based on predestination. Then the Archon's Trap. The Chief Archon works with other Archons. Then we have the Looking Glass, the Killing Moon, Electromagnetic, and Star of Renfam. So what was interesting in this slide is really the connection to these Wheel of Fortune tarot cards that represents the Neverending Story, the Wheel of Reincarnation, and this is showing us the Sphinx here. And so this is showing that the Sphinx is another representation of the Phoenix. So the dragonfly was 48 in Chaldean, matching Jehovah is Satan. This is what we've seen before. Then we have hamster wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune card that we've just seen, the Wheel of Reincarnation. Then God of Dreams. It's always about the God of Dreams. Then the Soul Trap. So this mechanism is trapping our souls here inside the matrix. Horror movie. This is actually what this world is. Then Deus Ex Machina. This is the God machine. Demonic spirit. This is what is running this world. We live in hell. Spiral trajectory. This trajectory is created by a cyclotron. So this is the particle accelerator. And simulated reality. So this is the simulation we are living in. The Sphinx is 123 in English ordinal, matching one of the atomic masses of element tellurium that represents the Earth. With 123 in English ordinal, we have Cernunnos. So here again we have this relation between the Sphinx and CERN, and of course the Large Hadron Collider, the Particle Accelerator. Then we have black hole sun, and some people say that CERN is creating a black hole. Then we have serpent god, and we saw this in the card of the Wheel of Fortune with the snake. Then we have the horned god, that is, of course, Cernunnos, and the chief archon, and we saw the relation between archon, goblin, and the Sphinx at the beginning of this presentation. Then we have eternal cycle. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Reincarnation, the endless return, the Neverending Story. And then we have prison cell, and element tellurium is the 52nd element of the periodic table, and with 52 we have prison planet in Chaldean. So the Sphinx is 41 in Chaldean, matching element niobium, and this element has the symbol of a 5-pointed star. I have spoken about this 5-pointed star in some of my videos, and you can watch, for example, the video about the Simpsons. Then we have, with 41 in Chaldean, Cernunnos again. So you can see that the Sphinx and Cernunnos not only match in English Ordinal and in Chaldean, it matches in 9 different ciphers. So it is rare to see expressions matching in so many ciphers. So something is very deep here between the Sphinx and Cernunnos. Then we have Harry Potter, and Harry means to lay waste and to destroy. So remember, we had the secret destroyer before, and secret because this is a hidden technology, and even if now they have built lots of cyclotrons, this technology has always existed and was hidden, and of course they are not telling us what it is really used for or all the uses of this technology. To me, this technology is used to keep us in the matrix, and this is very ancient technology. So apart from Cernunnos and Harry Potter, we have Earthbound. So this is what this technology is doing, binding us to the earth. And then we have Dark Electricity, Magnetic Trap, the Doctor. So this is a reference to Doctor Who, that is a Time Lord, hence a representation of Saturn, Kronos. Then we have the Black Cube, that is the Black Cube of Saturn, Green Dwarf, that is the Green Goblin, Synchronicity, Pan's Labyrinth, Checkerboard, so this is a reference to duality, Looking Glass, Alice through the Looking Glass, the Mandorla, that is the intersection between two circles forming the Vesica Pisces, and at the beginning we had Vesica representing Vesica Pisces, and Vesica was linked to the Sphinx and the Goblin. Then we have Orange Wave. I always speak about the orange waves emitted by the satellite. Then we have Green Goblin. So once again, we had Goblin at the beginning and the Green Goblin, and here we have it again. Then we have Draco Malfoy, and this character is very interesting because Draco is dragon, and Malfoy means to do evil. Now, we saw several expressions with 123 in English Ordinal, and 3 of them are matching in 6 different ciphers, which is the Black Hole Sun, Eternal Cycle, and the Horned God. So again, this god Cernunnos. So this could mean that CERN is forming a black hole, and this is leading, or this is creating this time loop, this eternal cycle. Could be. This is something to consider. So here you have the etymology of Harry. In Old English, it means make war, lay waste, ravage and plunder. And in Norse, to make a raid, to plunder. Then from Old Saxon and Old High German, verheeren, to destroy, lay waste, devastate. So this is what a Phoenix event does. And the Potter God was 153 in English Ordinal, and this is related to number 111, 111, because 111 starts at the 153rd digit of pi. And we had the mother of the school, Draco Dormiens, Nunquam Titilandus, and Draco Dormiens being the sleeping dragon, linked to REM, phase consciousness. I've shown that in all my videos about the god of sleep, that what is running this reality is doing it through REM sleep. And it is linked to the phoenix rising from its ashes, or reborn from the ashes. And it is also the parasite's code, or the code of the parasite to hijack. The Great Pyramid of Giza is 77 in Chaldean, matching the following expressions. The particle accelerator, so once again we have this reference. Then the black cube of Saturn, Jehovah the Red Dragon, the Neverending Story, and we saw this was a reference to the Wheel of Reincarnation, the Wheel of Fortune, the cycle of reincarnation, and also the cycle of the phoenix that dies and is reborn from its ashes. Then we have Lush Harvesting Matrix. So this matrix is all about harvesting our energies. Then 77 was linked to the number 36 in the golden ratio, and we had the dragon, phoenix, accelerator, Baphomet, overlord, radioactivity, prison grid, spiderweb, and imposter. The pyramid is 119 in English Ordinal, matching the red dragon. So you can see here that we have this red dragon mentioned 3 times, one with the 77, with Jehovah the Red Dragon, another one with 36, the dragon, and this one with 119, the red dragon. The pyramid is 35 in Chaldean, matching the following expressions. Life spiral. So the spiral is created by a cyclotron. Then we have the goblin. This is the green goblin. And we had the goblin at the beginning of this presentation linked to the Sphinx. Then we have the wizard. This is the Wizard of Oz, the one that is creating this illusion. Then Dream Spirit, this is the God of Dreams. Hypnagogia and REM Sleep, so you see that everything has to do with this state of consciousness. This must be a way to the way that this entity is operating. Then we have cyclotron. So here again we have this triangle, because we have with 35 in Chaldean cyclotron. We had the particle accelerator with 77 and accelerator with 36. Then we have the ram god, and this is linked to Osiris, that is Oz, and also Phoenix, because Phoenix and ram god, the ram god are both 91 in English ordinal. Then we have simulation, incarnation. So we incarnate in this simulation, and this simulation is created by the cyclotron. Then we have the script, and we saw that the cyclotron is the script writer. Then we have clockwork, we are stuck in time. Intel Core, this is the computer. Radioactive, so we had radioactivity with 36. Evil entity, so we had the Phoenix with evil sprite, and now we have evil entity concerning the pyramid. And finally we have telepath. So this mechanism is used to control us. It is a mind control matrix. So to sum up and make it clear, we had Sphinx being 27 in Chaldean, matching the dragonfly, and this is the first link with the dragon. Then we have the Great Pyramid of Giza being 77, matching element iridium, that also has the symbol of a dragonfly. So both the pyramid and the Sphinx are linked to the same symbol. With 77 in Chaldean, we have Jehovah the Red Dragon and the particle accelerator. So we have a second reference to the dragon. 77 can be found at the 36th digit of the golden ratio, and with 36 we have accelerator, the dragon, and phoenix, and we also have Great Pyramid. So we have the reference to the dragon again for the third time. Sphinx being 27 in Chaldean matches element cobalt, that means goblin. And goblin is 59 in English ordinal, just like dragon. So this is a fourth linked to the dragon. The pyramid is 119 in English ordinal, matching the red dragon. So once again, we have this link between the Sphinx, the pyramid, and the dragon. So we have it on 5 different layers. The pyramid is 35 in Chaldean, matching cyclotron. And cyclotron is a particle accelerator. So here we have also the particle accelerator matching the Sphinx and the pyramid. It appears 3 times. The particle accelerator with 77, Accelerator with 36, and Cyclotron with 35. So as we had 77 for the Great Pyramid of Giza matching the Neverending Story, I remembered that there were sphinxes in this movie. So I decided to take a look, and here are a few screenshots. So basically the main character, the boy, has to cross a gate guarded by two sphinxes. They are females, and females are the ones depicted as malevolent. When the statues wake up, they trigger a death weapon and shoot a laser beam through their eyes and kill the person who wants to cross the gate. Here you can see that in the Neverending Story there is a dragon. So it's interesting, we have phoenixes and a dragon. The Great Pyramid of Giza is 234 in English Ordinal, matching Order of the Illuminati. So no wonder they are using the symbol of the pyramid. Then we have Hypnos, the god of sleep. So it always goes back to the god of sleep. This is the state of consciousness of what is running this matrix. And the god of sleep is related to the particle accelerator. Underground facilities, so we can wonder what was hidden below the pyramids. Wireless technology, murder on the dance floor, so this is a song, and dance floor really means dance, D-E-N-S-E. And this is a reference to density, to being in matter. So this is why they are always showing checkerboards on the dance floors in videos. Then we have memory manipulation, and we are under mind control in this matrix. Pyramid is 21 in Chaldean, matching Saturn, and Saturn is a satellite and an urn. Then we have Ram God and the Ram, so this is a reference to Osiris and the Phoenix, because the Ram God is 91 and Phoenix is 91 in English Ordinal. Then we have April 15th, and this is the date of birth of Leonardo da Vinci, and Leonardo means burning lion. We also have Goblin, and we had several references to the goblin, and especially with the Sphinx. Then we have sun rays, and on the symbol of the Illuminati we have the pyramid with an eye and sun rays. Then we have script, so Saturn is the script writer. Pirate, showing that this is the hijacker. Babylon, that is the system we are under, and slavery, so most people are slaves here. VR game, we are in a virtual reality. And we have Pyros, which is fire in Greek. And 21 appears at the 93rd digit of pi, and Pyros is 93. Saturn is also 93, so we have Saturn having the same numbers as Pyros. So this is all related to fire. Leonardo da Vinci, Leonardo the burning lion, the phoenix related to fire, pyramid meaning fire amid. Then we have harvest. So this is a lush harvesting planet, and Saturn is the Grim Reaper, the Lord of the Harvest. Then we have Land of Oz, Scarab Beetle. So the Scarab Beetle is a symbol of death and regeneration. Then we have Death Trap, the Black Cube. So again, this reference to the Black Cube of Saturn. Conqueror, the Da Vinci Code means conquer, the code to conquer. Gatekeeper, checkerboard. So this is the Masonic floor, shown, as I said before in many videos, as the dance floor. Then we have Vishnu, that is a god of sleep. REM sleep, Hellbound, the magnet, and dance floor again, and Fiat Lux. And 21 appears at the 45th digit of the golden ratio, and this matches element Xenon, that means stranger. And we had the stranger with 135 before, that was linked to the dragonfly. Here you can see that the Great Pyramid of Giza matched with 7 different ciphers, Hypnos, the god of sleep. Pyramid means fire amid, and pyramid fire amid is 151 in English ordinal, and this number is the 36th prime number, and 36 of course is Great Pyramid, also Accelerator, the dragon in Phoenix, as we've seen before. And pyramid fire amid is 47 in Chaldean, matching element silver, that has the symbol of the god Cernunnos. And 47 appears at the 119th digit of pi, and the pyramid is 119 in English ordinal. Great Pyramid is 137 in English ordinal, and this number is the number of the fine structure constant. And Eye of Horus is also 137, and those two expressions match perfectly in 9 different ciphers. Now, this Great Pyramid and Eye of Horus made me think of the American dollar bill. So I took a look at it, and what is on this dollar bill is called the Great Seal. And the Great Seal is 121 in English ordinal, matching element antimony, that has the symbol of the all-seeing eye. And this is exactly what we are seeing on top of the pyramid. The Great Seal is 41 in Chaldean, matching the Sphinx. So the Sphinx and the pyramid are always linked. And with 41, remember, we had Cernunnos and Green Goblin. A 137 is the sine and cosine of number 30. And number 30 is the number of the Demiurge, the Lord Jehovah, and it is also linked to sleep and the cube, the Time Lord, that is Saturn. I have spoken about this in many of my videos, so I'm not going to speak a lot about it. 137 is the atomic mass of element barium, and barium is 56 in Chaldean, matching the Land of Oz, the golden ratio, hypnotic spell, life is an illusion, it's linked to the reincarnation, the artificial matrix, God is the machine operating system, the false world, hologram device that we find also with 137 in English Ordinal, energy harvesting, soul collecting, keeper of time, so that is Saturn again, goat of Mendes, the horned god, so again we have this reference to Cernunnos. During all this presentation we had this reference. And pi infernal circle. With 137, let's see, we have computer game that is interesting. Hamster wheel that is linked with a pi infernal circle. Fibonacci spiral. And we had the golden ratio. So in my other videos, I speak a lot about number 56. The Great Pyramid of Giza matches underground facilities in 10 different ciphers. So we could wonder if they were hiding something underground below the pyramid. The interesting number is the 969 in Satanic, and this number corresponds to the orbital speed of Saturn. And we had pyramid being 21 in Chaldean, matching Saturn, and we also had Pyros, that is fire in Greek, matching 93 in English Ordinal, and this is also Saturn's number. Then we have the Great Pyramid of Giza matching the artificial universe, also in 10 different ciphers. So we could wonder if the pyramid was part of the system that is creating the matrix. As a conclusion, I will say that the Sphinx is just another representation of the Phoenix. And if you look at the word Sphinx, you can see the word Phoenix included in it. Well, so this was all for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye bye.